Hello, Leo. It is so hard to believe that it's almost September already. But because it is, we are going to take a brief look, a snapshot, at what the month of September may have in store for you, Leo. So let's take a look at what cards we've been given. We have the Six of Pentacles, the Ten of Wands, and the King of Swords. Okay, so far with most of these readings, I have noticed that we have been missing the element of water. I feel like you need to start drinking a bit more water. If you don't already, this is probably something you should start doing in September. Water is very cleansing and detoxifying, so I think that's a huge part of things. Also, it may have something to do with your intuition, but we'll see. Right now, I prefer to, in some ways, consider some of these elements as a more physical thing that you need to do. So let's take a look. With the Six of Pentacles here, it looks like in September you are finding great joy in sharing something of yourself, and because of the sharing you are getting back amazing, I'm going to say feedback, amazing energy in return. It is a month of energy exchange like no other. You're noticing how satisfying this is, and I think this was probably a bit problematic not that long ago, and maybe now before September begins, because you may be one of those people, Leo, that thinks you need to give, but it wouldn't be right to take from anyone. I think that energy is changing for you, and you're realizing that it is necessary to have a harmonious change of energy to make life work as it should. If all you're doing is giving and not receiving anything in return, you burn out. What you have to offer is valuable, and what people have to offer to you is valuable. So exchanging, even if it's you doing something for someone else, if they give you money, that's an energy exchange, or vice versa. And I think having this change of energy and the realization of this change of energy is really going to take a lot of burden off of you for the month of September. I think you've been carrying around just this very loving, passionate thought that the more that you give, the better things will be. And you've been very passionate about doing that. But you're realizing that that has actually kind of weighed you down, weighed down your passion, kind of in a way that it could very easily have snuffed out your passion, that it would burn out because you're burnt out. You've given, but there's, it's not been a fair exchange because you haven't allowed it. Now you're understanding for the month of September that this is necessary to keep you from burning out, which then leads to the King of Swords, who is, I'm going to say, the ultimate thinker. You have learned the lesson, the major lesson concerning energy and what life, the truth about life actually is. Normally this is like my Akashic record card, the King of Swords, and if you were to go into the Akashic records, this would be one of the things that you would easily be able to see the truth of, because it was a necessary part of learning for you. And this is where the intuition comes in. The King of Swords has worked really hard to get where he is at the top of this mountain. He's gotten through the maze that's in the background. He's made it through. And because of that, he has reached an even higher form of knowledge, and that is his intuition. He's learned to balance heart and mind, which is very difficult to do. When your logic is saying, no, you should do this, no, you should do that, and your heart is saying, no, no, I think you should do this. Well, again, this was the lesson for you. Previously, I believe you had quite a bit of struggle when it came to keeping yourself from burning out or getting frustrated because you were giving so much and no one was giving anything in return, or so you thought. Energy comes in many forms, and you're finding out that you have been exchanging energy in an amazing way, but now you know that you don't have to give all. That's not what it's all about. So now, for the month of September, you can put other things into practice and reach that King of Swords where you are balanced in your heart and your mind. A confidence that you're being guided true by what you're doing. So Leo, this is what the month of September has to share. Let's see what happens. Take care.